Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, back after a little short vacation, and by vacation I mean I was working a different job that paid better. So, not a vacation. But I'm back with a banger of a video. These are, collected by me and some of my friends on my Discord server, the strangest arena usernames that we've seen. What more is there to say? Let's jump into it. Zimbabwe's currency. This is twice as funny to me because I know the story behind it. I have some. I think I have 100 million Zimbabwe in paper in one of my drawers. I'm not going to fully explain it, but like hyperinflation, the government was like, why don't other governments just print more money and then use that to pay for services? And they learned real quick why that shouldn't happen. Now, Biden is yet to learn that, unfortunately, but he doesn't currently know what planet he resides on. All right, come on, man. Let's move on to the next one. We've got yummy lychees. I just included it because they are. It's like a Japanese fruit thing, and it's pretty tasty. I mostly just like the lychee candy. It's probably 100% synthetic, but anyway. Next up, we've got, I'm going to have to blur this. Not only is it an email address, not only is it at yahoo.com, which I believe was voted the second least respectable one after AOL, but it's a dumb boomer address. It's like an SBC Global default Yahoo one that you get for signing up for DSL like 30 years ago. It's the guy's first name, the guy's last name, and the number 2. And that's what they chose as their username. This person must be in their 70s at the youngest. Then again, it could be a joke, it could be someone else's, it could just be a social experiment to see who emails it and what they email. Hell, they're probably a YouTuber making a video about it right now. So next up, this is the one that started it all right here. Glade plugin. Why? Why would you do that? Why would anyone do that? If you're not familiar, this has got to be an American thing, but I mean, besides that, it's specifically like a middle-aged, upper-class suburban white woman thing. So when they're not on Twitter, getting offended on other people's behalfs and screeching at people, they're refilling their Glade plugins so their house can smell like, I don't know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch or whatever the hell I don't freaking know. I don't own one. My house smells like nothing, like a normal person. Next up, we've got TOS, because who doesn't love terms of service? I know every time I install something, including Arena, I read the terms of service. This is probably like a word in another language, but I just thought it was funny. Next up, we got Hagrid Thick. It is true, Hagrid from Harry Potter is a pretty thick boy. He a chunky monkey, and now he playing Arena for some reason. Probably because he's forbidden from using a wand and using magic, even though he does it all the time. Next up, we got another acronym that I'm sure they didn't realize meant something. Or they did. I'm not sure which is stupider / funnier, but TDP is the total dissipated power, thermally dissipated power. It's something like that. It's like something about the amount of watts that a processor uses, or like any kind of processing core, like a graphics card core. Apparently that's important to them. Next up, we've got roasted chicken spelled wrong. Although that is the like level 1, like old school meme misspelling of chicken, with obviously the new one being chimkin with an M in it. Can you use that in a sentence? Yes, I can. Please go cook me some delicious chimkin nuggins. I read a whole article about how like the meme language is understood by everyone except linguists. Linguists don't understand how we all know what we're saying, how like we could make up a new misspelling, but we know why it's misspelled that way, how it's misspelled that way. And like, there's a whole set of rules, but none of us know them, but we all know them and we all understand and follow them, like without knowing it. Dude, us memers are the most intelligent human beings on the planet, is what they're trying to say. So next up, we've got Lactose Intolerant. Now see, that's a good username right there. It's funny, it's relevant to the game you're playing. There you go. Now you back up to 2002 when everybody was an idiot. You get on to StarCraft and everybody's named XX_ Legolas / something from the Matrix / some dumb pop culture reference anime thing about Gundams _XX_ 69. And we all thought that was cool, except nobody did. Not one damn person. Next up we got, well, I'm not going to read it, but you can read it. It's on the list of many ones where the second that a staff member sees it, they're going to delete it. I heard that I think once you apologize or something, they'll give you one chance to change your username, and then it's otherwise permanently assigned as player and then your player number. And I've seen those people, and I think I've seen one with way too many digits, so they're actually putting that on there, ironically. A lot of ironic names on Arena. For example, No Name. I mean, you can't get much more ironic than that. Next up, now how did they get this one? The word magic, they didn't even capitalize it. That's a day one registration right there. I'm actually surprised that they were able to get away with this. Although if it was a capital M, they might think, okay, now it's a proper noun. Now you're trying to impersonate us, maybe, and force them to change it. You would think it would be a banned word, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure you can't put, like, WOTC in your username. I mean, you probably can. Honestly, Wizards isn't that smart, but I would hope that they would put a filter on there, not letting people be like, Watsy_manager. Next up, we got Combustible Kangaroo Kid, aka they probably hit the character limit, but it was damn well worth it. I don't know why a kangaroo would be on fire, but it would be funny if they were. Next up, we've got Handicap Circus. I don't even know which direction they're going with that. If it just sounded funny, if it's like the name of their band, I don't know. If they meant it offensively because they're an edgelord douche. Next up, we've got Hammer of Fart. Now, if that's not a band name, I don't know what is, but is it supposed to be like phonetic with Hammer of Art? And like, that's the joke? Because it's still not funny, but like, whatever. Next up, we got Grumpy Goat. More meme spelling for you there. Although Grumpy Cat was never swapped for Grumpy, but see, that's because it's not the type of meme that you would misspell. Because it's self-titled and it's not haha dumb animal or haha dumb human, so you can't spell it wrong as if they were themselves spelling it because Grumpy Cat was considered quite intelligent. See, it's a whole thing. It's a whole universe. The more you misspell it, the dumber the thing that you're referencing, but only if it's partially self-referential. But if you go overboard with it, then it's like sarcastic. Then it gets flipped. And then if you go one layer deeper than that, then you're actually parodying the meme. Like you're like doing a meta meme about memes, usually highly sarcastic. It is seriously, go read the article about how professional linguists who study languages for a living cannot figure out how we all invented this and all understand it. Next up, who the hell do you think you are? Dizzolator. How dare you, sir? And no, it's not secretly me. I wouldn't be that transparent. Next up, we got Corn Dog because, you know, who doesn't like corn dogs? A lot of fat chonky monkeys playing Magic. So, you know, maybe the brother likes corn dogs. I don't know. Next up, we just got Brandon. That's it. It's just Brandon. At least it's not like BrandonSmith2@yahoo.com, but dude, it's your username in real life. Why does it have to be your username on Arena? And I'm actually assuming that it could be an inside joke, or they could have just put it on here ironically, or they named it after someone, or I don't know. Could be a tribute to someone who like died and I'm an asshole. Who knows? Could be anything. Next up, 60 Hertz. Just 60HZ because, I don't know, they're a bass head, I guess. I went straight to sound, but honestly, I know about as much about electricity, and that's the default alternating current frequency, pole switching frequency of American wiring. Actually, the pole switching frequency is double because... Okay, shut up. I mean, if you really want to go low, 45 hertz is what you want to target. 60 hertz ain't even that impressive for like, you know, like a 12-inch sub. And finally, Chicken and Ranch, because people like to name their usernames after foods they like to eat, I guess. See also Corn Dog. So that's all the ones that we were all able to get a hold of. If you want to get in on my Discord server, by the way, I get this question a lot. Patreon, that's how I do it. I actually don't really even use my Patreon for like Patreon stuff. It's all just like a entryway, gateway portal thing to my Discord server, and then we all talk on there. So if you don't use Discord, it'd be kind of weird to jump on my Patreon unless you just want to support me. But then I'd say just become a channel member on YouTube, or just keep watching my videos and you know, spend your money on corn dogs and chicken and ranch. All are valid options. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.